Okay, there's times within your automations where you need to determine if a model has a family table associated with it or not. You may want to delete the family table to separate parts out or isolate things. There's all kinds of reasons why you want to know this. Um, but the key is to be able to at least determine if a particular model has it. The way you do this is you open up a Nitro-CELL execution worksheet. You scroll down to HasFamilyTbl after you've selected a model object type. And then by default, it's going to assume the current active model, but you can be very specific about it. So if I want to say looking for screw.prt, which is in session, and I need to drop the data into a different location. So I'm going to put this on a different worksheet called process model. And on that particular worksheet, it doesn't have to be an execution worksheet. It can be any other worksheet that you want to run some calculations with or whatever. But fundamentally, we're going to drop this on E8 here so that we can see what the results look like. You can also use the name range for this also. So when I press the Do It button, it will query the active session in Creo and bring back whether or not the model I've specified has a family table associated with it or not. So if let's do this with a different model, and let's just take the active one and we'll push it to the same location, and then we'll just drag it down to the next row, and then we'll run this. And in this particular case, you can see that we have a true condition for our first query and a false condition for our second, which means that our screw has a family table and our default model, which is the test assembly here, does not. So if I pull up the screw, it should query me for a family table instance or the generic query, which it does.